If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in advanced level where we are solving previous year IIT JEE questions on ellipse. So today we will be solving 5 questions starting from question number 10, 11, 12 and then 13, 14. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Now if you come to question number 10, the line passing through the extremity of A of the major axis. So you have a major axis, a line passing through A, and extremity B of the minor axis. So this line which is passing through this AB of this ellipse, okay, meets this auxiliary circle. So there is auxiliary circle, it meets at the point M. Then the area of the triangle with the vertex AMO, you need to find the area of this one. So once you know this coordinate, then life becomes easy for us because these two coordinate already we know. Once you know this one, so half height into base, you can find this will be the height, y coordinate, and this will be the base, this triangle. So this is your height and this is its base. So half height into base you can take. This is base, this is height. So that you can do it. Okay. So what is the equation of the line AB? Because this is passing through 3, 0 and this point is 0, 1. So this intercept is 3, this intercept is 1. So this is x by 3, y by 1 is equal to 1. So if you solve this line and auxiliary equation, you will find this point. What is auxiliary equation? X square plus y square is equal to a square. A is here 9. A square is 9. So if you solve these two, we need to find y coordinate only. So you will replace x. No need to replace y because you need just y, this height. So you replace x equal to 1 minus 3y from here. You put it there. You replace it. You will find y equal to this one, 9 by 5. So you will get y equal to either 0 or this one, no plus minus. So you will get y is equal to 0, y is equal to 9 by 5. So 0 will not be, height cannot be negative. It cannot be 0. So it is 9 by 5. So if once you know this height, then half into height into base is 3. So you put it there, you got the area. Okay, now if you come to question number 11, the normal at the point P on the ellipse, this one meets the x-axis at Q. So you take a normal at any point, it makes the x-axis at Q. If M is the midpoint of the line segment, is the midpoint of M, then the locus of M, you need to find the locus of M. Not only this, the locus of M intersects the lattice rectum of the given ellipse. This locus, how it intercepts lattice rectum. That means you have to solve the locus and the lattice rectum equations where they meet, that meeting point you have to find. So first you have to find the locus of M. For that, let us consider it is HK, and you can write the equation of the normal. You calculate this A, B, all this nonsense, all these things you can calculate. X square by A is here 4, A square is 16, A is 4, and then B square is here 4, B is here 2. So you can calculate E using this formula. What is the equation of the focus? You know this one. So the lattice rectum will be equal to x equal to plus minus root 3. That we have calculated, that equation. Now you have to find the slope of M. That is required. That and that we will solve. This equation and the locus of the M. So for the locus of M, you need to find what will be the coordinate of the point. 4 cos theta 2 sin theta. So equation of normal I have directly written. Again, if you don't know directly, I have shown you how to write it. From tangent equation you can write also. Or if you can remember, then it is okay. In case of ellipse, if you remember, that will be okay because it takes some little time to get it from the tangents, or you can get it anytime from the tangent. You have to be clear with tangent equation, that you cannot miss. If you know tangent, because that is easy, SS1 equal to 0. From that, finding slope, and then MO, finding the slope of a perpendicular line passing through this point. So this is the point, actually no plus. So if you know this is the, if you put AB everything, so this is the equation of the normal. So okay, you need to find Q because the midpoint is HK. So what is how to find Q? You put y equal to 0, you will find x. So once you know, you find this point. So what is H? This plus this divided by 2. What is K? This plus this divided by 2. Once you know HK, okay, by seeing this first equation also you can know, because if you solve it, whatever locus, because this is the lattice rectum perpendicular to y axis. So whatever way the curve cuts, this x coordinate will be always this one, plus 2 by root 3. You can see it is in first quadrant. It can be in second quadrant also. They have not seen. So it can be in this side also. So it can be plus or minus. It can cut either this lattice rectum or this one. So the x coordinate should be either these two. That means A and B will not be the answer, obviously. It should be either C and D. From that also you can eliminate options. That you have to see after every time. No need to, in some questions if you find only one option satisfying the condition, then that will be the answer if it is a single answer, correct answer type. All other you eliminate, then that one will be the answer. But here you have left with two options, C and D. If there may be two correct, there may be single correct. So 2H, 2K you can find it out because this plus this divided by 2 is equal to h, this plus this divided by 2, you can find it k. Once you know in terms of sin theta cos theta, you can replace anytime sin square plus cos square equal to 1 to get an equation between hk. That is the locus. So this equation will be solved with x equal to plus minus 2 root 3, that lattice rectangle equation. So if you solve these two equations, you put x equal to there, you will find y coordinate. So this is the coordinate. If it is plus minus, this is also, there will be 4 points. Now let us come to this one, 12 to 14, all are same linked questions. So if you come to question number 12, the tangents are drawn from the point 3 to 4. From this point you have drawn tangent to this ellipse, touching the ellipse at the point A and B. So if you draw it a little bit without solving, you can see the first point will be, because it is 3 4, so if you, and it is 3, so you can see if you draw it point this straight line, it will touch this ellipse. So obviously this is one tangent. So you know A point is obviously 3 0, because it is in the same line. You can see it is abscissa and its abscissa is also 3. So no other tangents can come. Another tangent will be go that side, and the another tangent will be, obviously this one will be a tangent. So obviously the coordinates of A will be 3 0. So obviously B cannot be answer, C cannot be answer, either A or D. So you can see from here. Now to find this point, there are lots of ways you can find, and by seeing also you can see it will be touching in the second quadrant. So it's obviously it will not be 0 2, it will not be 0 2. You can see it here by drawing simple drawing also. So obviously this one will be the answer. And if you need to find, you can also find it in lots of ways. You can find the equation of COC, xx1 plus yy1 is equal to ss1 equal to 0. So you can find this one, xx1 by 9, yy1 by 4 is equal to 1 here. So this x1 y1 is 3 4. So you know this equation. So once you know this equation, you can solve this equation with this ellipse, with this equation. Then you can find this point. But no need, we can directly find it here. If it is required in the exam, so you can do it now. You can do it. It will be 3. It will be x by 3 plus, if you do it, then it will be y1 4. 4 by 4, it will be y is equal to 1. So you solve this and this equation. What is the ellipse equation? This. So these two equations you solve, you will find this point from the COC. This is the COC. You can also find, considering this is theta, equation of tangent that should pass the point 3 4. From that you can find theta. Once you know theta, then you can consider in this way also. There are so many ways you can find. By considering this point, you can find equation of tangents, which is xx1, same this format. Instead of x1, you put a cos theta b sin theta. That has to pass to 3 4. You put instead of xy 3 4, that has to satisfy. From that you will find theta. Once you know theta, you can find the coordinate of b. Either way you can get it, but here from the option only I am getting it. Now they are asking what will be the orthocenter. Okay. To find orthocenter, again here only by seeing this one, again we can solve. So because the coordinate of b is, what is the coordinate? Finally we got it. This is minus 9 by 5, 8 by 5. So if you draw a perpendicular to this line, because this is y-axis parallel, so the perpendicular will be x-axis parallel. So obviously, what is orthocenter? All perpendicular meets at some point. So if you draw a perpendicular, that will also meet this point. So because it is a perpendicular, so all other perpendicular also will come through this point only, any point. So the point should lie on this perpendicular only, because all perpendicular meets at that point. That is orthocenter. So if you take any point, if orthocenter should be anywhere in this perpendicular only, because this perpendicular also has to pass through that orthocenter. Because this has to pass orthocenter, that means orthocenter has to lie on this line. That means the y coordinate of the orthocenter should be 8 by 5. So from the option only you can see the option C is satisfying. So that's why I have not solved also here. So it will be C, obviously orthocenter. If you have to solve it, then how you can find it? You can find a perpendicular line. You know B coordinate, so you know this line equation. So you have to find a equation of a straight line which is perpendicular to this line. You can find the slope of this line. You can find the slope of this line. 2 points are given. So this slope will be m1 m2 minus 1. So you find the slope of this one. You know this point. You can find the equation. This equation and this equation you have to solve. You will find this coordinate. So that again I am not showing it. From the option I am directly got the answer C. Number 14. The equation of the locus of the point whose distance from the point P and the line AB are equal. So point P and the line AB. So now you need to find the equation of AB, and from the point B it should be equal, all points. So I will take the point HK, I will find the distance from point P, I will find the distance from AB, we will make it them equal. From that we will find the equation of HK. So what will be the equation of AB? You know A coordinate, B coordinate. So from this you can find this equation, or if you have already solved AB, if you know B coordinate, from here you can find this is the COC. So this will be directly the expression. You can directly write from the COC itself without solving this also, because you have seen this is the equation of AB we have solved. For finding B, if you go on by this case, COC. So you know this equation already, AB. So let the point is HK. So the distance from 3, 4 is this one, under root, should be equal to the distance from this line. How to find distance from the line? If you simplify it, it is coming this from the HK. You put HK minus 3 divided by under root this coefficient, this coefficient. Take square of this one, because this side also I have taken square. So if you solve it, you will find the equation of HK. If you no need to exactly solve also, you can find the coordinates. What is with the H coefficient? What will be the H coefficients here? You can say it will be 10h square, then h square. That will be 9h square. So 9x square, only one option is there. Two options AC, and you find k square. K square is only 10k square, and here 9k square. So 1k square. So it will be 9x square plus y square. So from x square and y square coefficient, you can see it will be option A. Or if you solve it, you solve the entire thing, then you will find it is exactly equal to your option A. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.